Hello everyone and welcome back to another Plan with Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I am wanting to set up a week in my B6 Stalogy. So the last week I set up was this with Cocoa and Fluff, and it is so pretty and bright and I love stuff like that. But the next week that I am setting up, so that was the 21st, I need to set up the 22nd through the 27th. It'll be my last week in September, and then we'll move into planning the pages in October. And so I picked a kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. I don't know how far back this kit goes. I've had it for a little while. This is Fall Treats. So enjoying the little things in life, sugar, spice, and everything nice. Life is short. Eat the donuts. So we've got all kinds of cookies and cakes and spices, and just getting into the change of weather. It's supposed to be cooler here in Alabama, so I am excited to see that happen. So this is our checklist, which looks like a stack of s'mores with our weekend banner and headers. It's all our muffin. And then we've got some trackers, a Monday through Sunday, what we're eating, watching, some functionals, our days of the week with our washi. So let's get into planning this. So I think I'm gonna half my page and have this week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's the way I'm gonna do it. And this washi is thick enough that I can half it and get 1, 2, 3, 4, which is what I need. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's what I need. So let me half this washi. So how are y'all doing? Today is Thursday, the 8th, 9th. What are we today? Let me get the 9th. Me and Marshall both had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I had one at my sugar doctor. And I got a good report. My A1C when I started in February, I think is what she said, was a 9.8. And I've got it down to an 8.3. So it's slow because, I mean, there's nothing magic about it. You just have to watch the sugar intake. And y'all know that that's easier said than done. Let's see. And so, you know, because everything that tastes good has sugar in it. Or what I consider what tastes good now. Now there is some sugar-free stuff out there. I know. I've been diabetic long enough. I found some of it. So there is sugar-free stuff out there. But I don't think that cut quite straight. That'll be okay then. We'll go with it. Convenient wise, if you're going to get stuff out of convenience, a lot of times it's going to have sugar. The stuff you come to just right off the bat. You know, you have to have purpose behind the no sugar thing. You have to hunt with intent which is to, on purpose, look for stuff that don't have sugar in it, because it's just, that's the way we do it around here. And some people don't think about it until they have to have, or they want to diet. Well, that hadn't been my option. I've had to think about it just to survive. I have to think about my sugar options, and it gets aggravating sometimes. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to worry about it, and that I didn't gain weight just looking at a donut, and my sugar didn't go up just looking at a donut. But here we are. All right, so that is cute. So then I need to draw in my halfway marks, which, if you're using a B6 Stalogy, is usually, I was thinking around 15. And that is where I'm going to do it. Is that 17? 16, 15, yes, line 15. But when you see this, we will have already, if everything goes up as I've got it set up, we will have already been to Indiana to see Maddie. But as of me filming this, we are leaving in the morning, and I am so excited. Also, those that have checked on Marshall and been praying for him and his recovery from his arm. So for those that are new subscribers, which I do have, y'all, I finally hit 400 subscribers today, and I have been in the 300s for well over a year, and I didn't think I'd ever get out of the 300s. But then I would remind myself, it's not about the numbers, it's about the friends you're making. But I'll just be honest with you, when everybody else's numbers are just rising and yours is just sitting there, it makes you wonder, what am I doing wrong? Am I not saying the right words or doing the right thing? And so it does make you wonder, where am I cracking up at? But I hit 400 today, and I could have just cried tears of joy. So this is my, alright, so here's my header. I mean my days of the week, but I need one for my this week. And the thing is, I think you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One box for one day. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so let me see if I've got an extra box in here that I can use as a this week box. I think this would work right here. And then, let's see, I think I want a little bit of washi at the top. That just looks so bare to me. Let me get that back. Okay. Now here's my washi. And let's see here. This is a coffee type. That is a coffee cup, but that is Hello Spring. These are boba coffees, and that's a sweet Kawaii design. So let's try that. I want just a little, where did I put it? I want just a little something run across this top up here. And I think this will work just right. Cute, cute. Where did there it is. So for those that didn't know, going back to Marshall, those that are new here, welcome, first of all. Marshall is my husband, and he is a contractor for here in Alabama. He is licensed to build from the ground up. He can do just remodel jobs, or we can do it, or he can do it. I can't do it. I just get to benefit from it. He can get you the blueprints all drawn up and go from the ground up. So either way, he's got you covered. But he was moving something heavy. If I remember right, it was an island, because they were remodeling a kitchen for a pastor and his wife. And he had the guys at a different job, and he was needing to scoot the island over for some reason, with whatever was going on in the kitchen at the time. And he knows to be careful about picking up stuff when it comes to his back, because we've been to the chiropractor umpteen times when it comes to his back. So he lifted up that island to scoot it over, but he lifted it with his left arm. And when he did, he pulled the tendon away from the bone. So then they had to do a cut right here and go in and grab that tendon, which, I'm sorry y'all if y'all are queasy, but anyway, they had to attach it back to the bone. So he was in a cast for 4 to 6 weeks, and then he was now it's in like this brace, and it's got a little round thing up here on the elbow end to where it can be adjusted to how far out it lets that arm move. So today he went back, and he still got to wear that brace, but they were able to loosen it up some, and he did tell him that he didn't have to wear it anymore at night. He's so excited that he gets to sleep without that thing. All right, let's use it this week. I think I'm gonna, I've done a wide edge on that, so let me cut that off so it'll fit better in here. Okay, so he got a good report. It's healing. Right in last night, he come in there and he said, "Misty, look at this," and it was red and there was streaks going down it. Well, of course that worried me, even though we know that the body fights infection, and your lymph nodes, let's say this week, I want to go with Monday down here, is pulling, it was pulling that infection down, so you could see it streaking. And but I felt of it, there wasn't any fever in it, but it did have what looked like a little ant bite looking thing. So there was infection in it, and he told the doctor about that this morning, and he said, "I'm thinking it is just a hair that is aggravated." He said, "We see it often with these type surgeries." And so he did call him in an antibiotic. He is on an antibiotic now. We got him started on that. But I think it's the 1st of December. He's good, been cleared till the 1st of December. And so, thank you for those that have checked on him and have prayed for him. So we both were, I don't have to go back till 3 months. So that is going to be in January. That's hard to believe. You know that? We're already planning stuff in January. So I'm already needing my 2026 planner. So which is like this monthly thing here that I just got at the dollar store that I just throw everything down in. It's hard for me to believe that I need to go get me a 2026 planner already, but it's coming, y'all. Quick. And we got Saturday up here. So I'm excited to go see my girl. I had to just grab a box, empty box that I found at the pharmacy. That girl keeps texting me stuff. Oh yeah, Mom, and bring this when you come. And oh yeah, Mom, bring. I just went ahead and grabbed a box, set it on the kitchen table, and I've just been throwing stuff in that box that she remembers all of a sudden, and she wants. Okay, so then I want to go back with these headers. It'll give a little color up underneath here. And put one of these. And if you've never had Sweet Kawaii design, her stickers are the vinyl. So let me think. Sweet Bean Plans and what's the other one? Creating & Co. I think they're both a vinyl. So if you've used any of their stickers, then this is the same type that Sweet Kawaii design. So you have to use a permanent marker of some kind to write and not smear and it stay. And this planner is not a planner that I do ahead of time as far as the weeks go. Now I go ahead and set up the month, but this is not, this is my planner that I back plan in because I want my plans to not look all scribbled. I want them to look fun to look at. And so let's see, we can put the weekend banner over here. Just like that. Okay, so let's see here. I need this, and I want a meal. So here's one of her forks and spoons, or fork and knife, and I am going to use it. And I want a header there. Do I have a meal? Something that says meal on it. I don't know if I do. And y'all, if I have to pause this, I don't know when Marshall and then we'll be rolling up, but they might. Let's see, let me just use one of these glitter headers just to separate it out some. We'll just go with this tan right here. And then I'll just put this fork and knife, I think, right there in the corner, and that will be, if I find the word meal, I'll come back and include it, but if not, there we go. Let's say I got those numbers left over. Okay, then I've got my trackers. Let's see, let's go from the bottom. So maybe I can put them on straight, that I can write what I'm tracking. Maddie also texted me and said, Mama, can you do some stickers for me and my roommate? We want some stickers to go on our computer and on our notebooks. So as soon as I get through with here, last night I drew them up. So as soon as I get through here, I am going to print them off and get them cut. So I can take them some stickers for their notebooks. How do you say no when she says, "Mama, will you?" Yeah, how do you say no to that? Alright, so now let's see here. I think I'm going to use one of these, what we're watching. I think I'm just going to use it right here instead of trying to put it on a specific day. And then this little coffee cup. And then this here, these little snacks. That's just going to be my little deco right up there in that area. Okay. So now I want to do this. Just has one to do, one to buy. Nope, it ain't happening. Okay, so these checklists, they are a little long. So I know that I've laid all that down, but I don't know if that, let's just see. Let me see if they'll fit before I undo. Well, yes, they will. They'll fit right there. I don't know if this one will. So let's just see, y'all, if it'll fit. If not, it might have to lap over just a smidgen. So Marshall's trying to finish up a job. Then he's got to come in and get the guys' paychecks all ready for tomorrow because we'll be gone. And then we're going to get things packed. I'm going to move this up. That is the nice thing about these vinyl stickers also, that they will move. We might have to move the whole thing up. And of course that ain't, I'm laying it down too quick. And when I do that, it's laying it down. One girl from the UK that I watch, she says laying it down squint. So let's try not to squint it. Okay. So there's that. Guess I'll have to adjust all these on the bottom, but it's okay. It'd be worse if they didn't come up. They come up, so I'll take it. Then we got two more. Saturday, and then Sunday. I guess my favorite thing, and I know I've said this before, but about Stalogy, is that you don't have to stick to the same layout. You can do different layouts. Now, some people need that same all the time. There's a comfort to some people in doing the same each week. And I am not bashing that at all. Your planner is meant to bring you comfort. I do like having that at times. Let's see here. I gotta think a minute, y'all. You know, that requires a lot of brain power, so I'm gonna try to keep from blowing a fuse here. And I think this is where I'm gonna put my full box. On the days, on my weeks when I need to just get it laid down, that's the reason I like that hourly. It is made to where I can just lay it down. I'm going to use this box to where I can write in this if I need to, with it being Monday. That's a busy day because we're trying to recover from being lazy over the weekend. So I'm going to use that as my full box for that week. Okay, and then enjoy the little things in life. Here. And this is just therapeutic to me, y'all. Just to be able to lay them down and not have to worry about, am I got everything lined up just so for the week. That's what I do in my hourly. So yeah, this is just fun, laying down stickers and just enjoying my kits that I've been privileged to find in a D-stash, or my husband has graciously bought me. He'll say, what you want? My birthday is in December, and so we've got that and Christmas. And he's like, what do you want? I said, I want money so that I can buy stickers. More stickers? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. I'm positive. That's what I want. I said, I don't know how to explain it to you, but I don't even have to use them. I can just sit and flip through them and just look at all the different artwork. It's beautiful, the artwork that these ladies come up with for these different kits. And when I have several kits that are from one company, or let's say there's like with Planner Kate, she has hers numbered. So when you get several that are consecutive, running in the same number pattern, like 131, 132, 133, and they're all complementing one another because they all go together, there is just something satisfying about seeing one right after the other that follows the other. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I can't explain it. All I can tell you is I sure enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to need to find one more header to go under this box to make everything match. So let's see, do I have just a plain Jane header somewhere in here? Like this. I guess this yellowish color would go okay, and it's a little shorter, so it must have been for leftover from a cousin kit. Okay. All right, so we got the full boxes down. Now, let's get our, I'm going to use these stickers for the dinner, and I'm going to put them right underneath here. And use that header as some layering colors. We can put what we ate. Y'all, I think I might be hitting this. This is a totally different subject from what I have even been going down, but I think I've hit perimenopause. Can you believe that? I guess I should be. I'm 46. I'm telling you, my sleep pattern is so messed up. I was up last night from 1:30 to 3:30. I just woke up and I was like, okay, hello, I'm awake. I don't know if I heard a sound that woke me up. I can't remember what done it. All I know is that, voila, I was awake, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Ugh. Alright, so first thing on Mondays, it's just a given. We're going to have laundry because we got to make up for the weekend. And so let me just go ahead and get me a laundry sticker. And I got this cute one. I think this is Sweet Kawaii design also. And she is not happy having to deal with her laundry. And I feel you, my friend. Oh, so that was a given. Okay, so I also worked this day. So I'm going to use this work, and it was from 12 to 6:30. I'm going to put this down. And I think I'm just going to write to do on these. Okay. And then supper that night was Dairy Delight. So it's like a type of, like a Dairy Queen. But it is, they do roasted chicken. And so, I don't know if y'all have ever had roasted chicken, but it is delicious. I love it. Okay, then I had to give, Feezy was on antibiotics. And let's see, from where he had had his teeth removed, and let me see, medicine time is what I need for him. And let's stick it on this one. Let's see, but it'll show it better, I guess, on this lighter pink because of him in the background. Okay, and then I'm gonna do, with my regular pen, I'm gonna do AM, PM, and then let's see, I need just let me get just this, and we'll do a pink. I just need a dot, and I need to just be able to check them off. Okay, so there's that with the regular pen. Okay, let's go back to this pen, and then okay, so I did on Tuesday, devotions out on the swing on the front porch. Wonderful, wonderful. So let's get that down there. And every day I had to give Feezy medicine this week, in the morning and in the evening, but I don't want to write it on every day. I had dishes that I had to do. Let me see. I'm going to look in this little thing and see if I've got... Can't remember if this was icons. This is a little folder that I had gotten from Happy Scrappy, and I thought I had little bitty icons in there, but I don't see the little icons in there. Okay, so maybe I've got one for dishes in here. Yeah, here's one. These are little ones that's in my shop. So let's see. Put this in here. That I done a load of dishes. Wednesday was church. Get one of these little church icons from my shop. Where did I set that functional sheet? There it is. Or where I thought I'd put it. Let's see, I also had to work that evening. So let me go with this. Put it down here. And get my little church icon. And then, yeah, let's go back with this one. Oh, I didn't realize I got all the same colors. Let's not go back with that one. I was looking at my big box, and then I didn't realize I was putting peach, peach, and peach together. Okay, so then I had to work, and that was 1:30 to 6:30. Okay, then let's write to do on these. And this back here, let's see, I went by Pizza Hut that night and got us Pizza Hut. Since he was at church and I was coming home from work. This Tuesday was also payday. So let me see here. I've got this little flag. Then I can put right here on Tuesday. I've got the word payday. And we've got some moolah right here. Okay. Go back to Thursday. Okay. So I had to work Thursday. That was a full day. It was a 8:30 to 6:30. And I was give out after that. So I need one of my, this here. I was give out after doing that day. That's a long time up on your feet. Okay, and then I went by Jack's and got us some burger and fries. Nothing healthy. If you're looking for healthy, you are on the wrong channel. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I've done a grocery order, and I've got a little grocery scan that'll work. You get the idea. And then I've got him on the computer. Is this, oh, this is the one that's got like the different food groups, it looks like, in the background. I don't know if it's gonna let you see it or not, but we're gonna go with that right there. Okay, then let's see, I come home and showered, so I'm gonna use this little unicorn. We're gonna put her in a box. Got the pharmacy day off of me. Okay. right, Friday. Friday is trash day. It was also grocery pickup. So first we got trash, then we have a grocery pickup. And we've got a little grocery. See, Friday was my off day, so I'm going to do a day off. I was wanting well, I don't need that. I already had the day off word. Okay, never mind. My mind was see, let me just get a let's just do a happy sticker since it's a day off. And then this was trash day. And he's got his little trash bag and he's got flies all around it. Okay, so we got that. All right, Saturday I worked on orders from the shop. So I'm going to use this bigger kit because it's a print, a cut, you know, it's a whole thing. And I'm going to use this little frog that has got the coffee, the stickers, the planners. Let me see. And these are from Sweet Ava's paper. They are so cute. Okay. So then we've got this that can go here. And this was I think we I was thinking we had, oh, it was a Sunday before. I thought this was our Sunday night get together where we ate snacks and stuff after church, but that was the Sunday before. So this here was just a regular church afternoon and church. Regular church. Let me see if I've got a little card. There we go. Little card. They headed to church. Okay. So I also gave both the dogs a bath. Let me see if I've got bath time. Yes, yes, yes. Bath time. Okay. And after I worked on orders on Saturday, I binge watched YouTube. I love watching Plan With Me's. Okay. All right. It says I did design some too on Saturday while I was cutting orders, but I can probably just write this down in my to-do section from where I'll fill that out later. Let's see. Rizzoli Isles is what we were watching that night. Okay, so then this is how it's looking, y'all. I am now tracking when I color, because I have bought me a big coloring book and markers, and I am having the time of my life. Okay, so then I know that on Monday night was Dairy Delight. Wednesday was Pizza Hut. And then, let's see, Thursday was Jack's. And then I done fried pork chops one night. So I done more good stuff for us with some turnip greens and cornbread. And so we do eat healthy every now and then. Or more, not out eating. So this is how it's gonna end up, I think, y'all. And I got all that used up. Yay. And the only thing I got is this little dusting. I did not dust that week. Oh, I hate dusting. I told Marshall, I said, I'm not falling for that again. I dusted last time and it came back. I'm not falling for that again. He just rolls his eyes at me. I can't, I despise it. I can do all the other housework pretty good, but dusting, it aggravates the snot out of me. So let's just put this. That's what I could have put. That dusting down in the word nope. That's what I could have put down. And then let's add these real quick, because I can come back and use these. And then that'll be all these sheets used up. You know, that just means when you use up those sheets that it's time to replace them. We'll have to go look at Tasia's website. She's all the time got cute stuff. It ain't going to be a problem for me to choose some more cute stuff to buy. But anyway, we've got this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.